How you doing, guys? It is the Get Loud podcast presented by SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders.
Yes.
That's my guy Smoot. I'm Jinx.
This is the Super Bowl edition.
Super Bowl edition.
Post-Super Bowl. Great game, by the way. Let's start there. Before the game started, I knew it was going to be a great game. I said it was going to be a 3-4 point game. I knew it was. Had its ebbs and flows. Started off kind of slow.
A little slow.
The action picked up at the end. But at the end of the day, what can I say? I have to give Pat Mahomes his flowers. He's unstoppable. All right, listen. When they said Pat Mahomes got a chance to get the ball, San Francisco up 3, I closed my eyes and said they lost this game.
Yeah.
You
knew.
I'm sorry. He's shown us. Like, when do you believe? Like, it took me a while to believe that Brady was that dude.
Right.
All right. We doing the same thing again. We watching magic happen, but we just don't like it. See, now I think everybody right now has made it to the point they were when Brady was in New England, where we just tired of seeing them. We tired of seeing
There's
fatigue.
no real reason to hate.
No real reason to hate.
Right.
But it's that Michael Jordan fatigue. It's that Tom Brady fatigue. I think we're getting Patrick Mahomes fatigue right now.
I think you're absolutely right about that because this is exactly what we saw. There's no real tangible reason, like, what is it about the Chiefs? I'm just tired of seeing these guys everywhere, right? Because they just keep finding ways to win. So when you talk about legacy, because legacy always comes into play right after the Super Bowl.
Always.
Now Patrick Mahomes joins guys like Terry Bradshaw, Joe Montana, right? Troy Aikman. I mean, guys who have 3 rings.
3 rings.
So, and he's only 28 years old.
That's the dangerous part about it. And unlike a Terry Bradshaw, because Terry had some, like, incredible Super Bowls. Then you look at one of his Super Bowls and he, like, completed 9 passes. And you're like, what happened that day?
Right.
Then the next Super Bowl, he completes 14 passes, but he got 300-yard passes because they all deep balls. So I think with Patrick, though, it's this nostalgia of he does it more than just with his arm.
Right.
Like his legs, like he saves something for the last 2 drives. Every time we watch him play, and he pulls some magic out the hat. Every time I watch a Pat Mahomes Super Bowl, it's always a run.
Yeah.
It's always a run.
He's dangerous.
It's something that sets it up to the point where he understands the situation. And it was like, at no time did I feel like Kansas City was out of the game. Matter of fact, I said that the 49ers don't continue to score on these drives and let this dude hang around, to death do his part. To death do his part.
You sort of felt like, I'm like you. I thought, man, San Francisco has these chances that first drive. McCaffrey coughed it up. Like, you cannot afford to do that because as the game goes on, the Chiefs will figure things out.
They're going to figure things out. Spagnolia, best coordinator in the playoffs. That defense balled out. Kansas City defense don't get enough credit because we all get a credit to Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
Defense win championships, offense sells tickets. All right? That defense, Chris Jones, McDuffie, those boys, Willie Gay, they made plays. They made plays all game long. And I feel bad for old Shanahan. You know.
Sometimes you just get beat by great players. Think about his 3 losses in Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Brady, Mahomes. And I'm not saying he didn't have something to do with that, but I don't think he coached a bad game. He just got beat by Patrick Mahomes.
He just got beat. So what happens when Michael Jordan beats you? All right, think about it. If you Charles Barkley, you all these other guys that was great, you couldn't win because he wouldn't let you.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes has that kind of hold on the NFL right now. The only thing, and this is why I love the NFL, the only thing can save us from the Kansas City Chiefs is the cap.
Yeah.
It's the cap. It's the cap because you can't keep all of these players, which they had one of the younger teams in the playoffs this year. But we watched a flawed Kansas City team do this.
Yes.
Very flawed Kansas City team do this. They can only get better next year, Jinx. I hate to tell you.
What do you make of Brock Purdy now after seeing him in the Super Bowl? Because he played easily well enough to win.
Yes, he did.
Now, that Chiefs defense is no joke, but I think if you were looking for a reason to hate on him going in, maybe you come out and say, all right, this kid stepped up.
First of all, stop your hating.
Yeah.
All right, Purdy is Purdy Good. All right, listen, leave it for what you want it to be, man. Like, I'm a football player. I evaluate football players. If I had to play against Purdy, I would be worried. All right, he can make every throw on the field. He's a gamer. All right, that's what he is. He understands a game once he gets inside the game. And for all of these people that want to make him your everyday run-of-the-mill systems quarterback, all quarterbacks are system quarterbacks. Brady had a system. Patrick has Andy Reid, a system.
Yep.
All quarterbacks are system quarterbacks. Get his man his love. Purdy, and I know y'all don't want to hear this, is a top 10 quarterback in this league. All right? Take it. Take that in. Breathe it. Breathe it. All right? He's a top 10 quarterback in that league. Put some respect on his name like Birdman say. Brock Purdy. If he didn't earn your respect yesterday, he ain't never going to earn your respect.
Right. Then you're going to look for a reason to hate him.
Yeah, and it's easy to hate. That's the easiest thing to do. Brock Purdy is as good as – I'm trying to think of a quarterback that showed his worth that they just never gave love to. Maybe a Matt Hasselbeck.
Okay.
You know how people looked at Matt and it was like, he all right.
Right.
He only went to a couple Super Bowls. To some Super Bowls and, had Seattle as a team to beat. So I want them people, I give people they just do. Brock Purdy, you have arrived. You was one quarter away from winning a Super Bowl. You are that dude. All right. And by far, you're not the 10th best player on your own team. You're moving up.
Oh, I know what you did there.
No, because they tried to make him
you're trying to act like he doesn't matter. Like you could just insert anyone into that lineup and win, and that's just not the case.
Trey Lance showed you couldn't do that. All right, Garoppolo, for all his winning, the team is a better team with Purdy. Can we agree with that?
Yes,
1,000%. All right, so at the end of the day, get this man his props. It's a lot of quarterbacks I know you don't want to put him in front of, but if I had to go down a list of who would I take first, a lot of time I'd take Brock Purdy over a lot of these quarterbacks.
I agree with that.
Especially like now. Think about it. As much as Dak has done in this league, I love Dak. He's a Mississippi State Bulldog. I would have to take Brock Purdy. I would have to take Brock Purdy. Dak ain't got me to no Super Bowl.
Plus, Brock has a higher ceiling, I feel like, at this point, where we know who Dak is, right?
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, it's only his second year in the league.
Think about the Daniel Joneses out there, and you arguing with me about Brock Purdy. I'm serious.
No, it's true.
Like, you arguing with me about Brock Purdy, but then we got these other quarterbacks out here who got paid and ain't did nothing. Nothing. It's
No
all
doubt.
if by their name. You want to tell me they selling out they flow? Okay. He might not be Joe Montana.
Right.
But he might be more than you think he is.
I want to ask you about coaching and how much it matters when you pair a great coach with a great quarterback, because this is how dynasties are born, right? It's not just the quarterback, but then you have a head coach in Andy Reid who eventually
will retire.
will retire, but also will put Patrick in a position where, you know what, let me look at this game as far as my play calling and adjustments go. We'll get there. And they're magic together.
No, they most definitely magic together. Look at him, Coach Reid, when I played against him, he had Donovan McNabb. And you're talking about back-to-back NFC championship. Just could not get over that hump. He had Alex Smith for a while. Could not get over this hump. But when he got that special guy, Patrick Mahomes, now everything fits. Now everything is seamless. Now they are so good that they like, we don't need wide receivers. Sign anybody. I throw it to anybody.
It's true.
I'm telling you, when you have great quarterbacks, a great quarterback equals a force multiplier.
Yep.
A force multiplier is somebody that makes other people great. We were just talking about quarterbacks. Daniel Jones don't make people great. Daniel Jones worried about Daniel Jones doing his own job. Patrick Mahomes make Rashid Rice that much better. Yep. Patrick Mahomes make his offensive line that much better. Patrick Mahomes is a force multiplier by any means you can think of. You put a great head coach with a force multiplier, I give you multiple championships. We have seen it time and time again. The question is, who is the next great coach? And who is the next great multiplier? It's Brock Purdy, that guy. It's Shanahan, that guy. They crowned him the genius of the NFL. Only not to get us to the moon. All right? So at the end of the day, when does it marry each other? When people always ask me, was it because of Brady or was it because of Belichick? It's because of both. Why can't they be both? Why can't we just say it takes both?
Yes.
And, okay, Brady got a ring without him. So, he got his first 6 with him. All right? People don't understand the thin line of, he got to think about Patrick Mahomes and Brady. We almost didn't get Brady. Meaning, he almost didn't start in this league.
That's true. It took an injury to Bledsoe.
People forget that. Without that, we could have won a whole generation. My generation, I could have probably won. If they would have only kept this other guy upright, I probably could have won like 1 year or 2.
Mm-hmm.
It was dead close to him not playing. Patrick Mahomes was a first-round pick. He was going to play regardless.
Yep.
At some point. And that's why I think football is that sport, the longest-running reality show of all time, which makes the Super Bowl the longest-running reality show of the peak of everything.
I want to ask you this before we get into the commercials, halftime show. We got a ton of stuff to talk about. But what did you think when Travis Kelce early on wanted to be in the game, wanted to score, and he walks over to Andy Reid and nearly knocks Andy Reid over, was kind of in his face, and some people thought it was a bad look, you're being too aggressive.
Yeah.
But you were saying that's life in the NFL.
That's life in the NFL. We are in high, intense moments. When you're in intense moments, it's going to be some shouting. Mm-hmm. It's going to be some emotion spread. It's going to be, I don't even think Andy Reid saw him.
Oh, he didn't?
He didn't. And when he finally turned around, boy, go on over there. Like, coaches know how to handle us like kids.
Uh-huh.
They know which one of us is the whiner. They know which one of us lashes out.
Right.
They know which one of us is emotional. And they know which one of us just going to keep on going. Mm-hmm. And they handle us all differently. So where everybody else looked at that as, is that cracks in the Kansas City armor over there? Are they starting to feel the pressure from the 49ers? No, they're not. One guy wants the ball, want his coach to figure out a way to get him the ball.
Yeah.
Plus, let's be honest, wide receivers, tight ends are divas.
They always want the football.
They always want the ball. This is nothing new. We see this all the time. Calm down, people. It'll be all right in Kansas City. Now, the only thing in Kansas City right now that's overrated is they barbecue. Other than that,
that's a hot take.
Yeah, it is.
Why is it overrated?
Because it ain't Mississippi. Like, I'm tired of people not giving Mississippi its props when it comes to food.
I didn't know. Is there a special Mississippi barbecue?
Well, the thing about it is, unlike everybody else, you got Texas who love, they got their steaks and they got their stuff. Kansas City got its barbecue sauce, and North Carolina got theirs. And we major in everything got to do with the grill.
Okay.
We ain't got no specialty meat. We cook it all. All right? And I'm tired of my forefathers not getting their props for Mississippi barbecue. And then I travel to these places because I'm a foodie.
Okay.
And I'm like, let me try this Alabama white sauce. Let me go to North Carolina and try this pulled pork sandwich. Mm-hmm. Overrated. I should have saved my gas money. All right? Listen, at the end of the day, I could get those same things at a gas station in Mississippi. With a jar of pickle pig feet on the counter over there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just want people to understand, if you really want some good barbecue, please travel to Mississippi.
You should travel there in a Honda.
You should.
Oh, you should. You got to feel the power of the CR-V Hybrid and Accord Hybrid, Honda's most electrifying vehicles yet. Find adventure in one of Honda's rugged SUVs and trucks like the Pilot Trail Sport. Take it on down to Mississippi.
Yeah.
Honda's most rugged SUV ever, or experience the thrilling performance of the fun-to-drive Honda Civic with an available, if you want it, turbocharged engine. Get power, performance, and ruggedness with Honda. Find the Honda perfect for you at your local Honda dealer and our good friends at RTS Recycle Track Systems, transforming the way commercial businesses and communities manage waste and recycling. They combine the power of AI with premium customer service to optimize waste pickup schedules, ensuring timely and efficient collections to keep our neighborhoods cleaner and
greener.
Visit RTS.com to learn more about how they can help your business manage waste more responsibly.
Why every time I say greener, I think about the Incredible Hulk?
Oh, you think of, what's the guy that used to, Bill Bixby back in the day? That was the regular actor, and then Lou Ferrigno was the dude.
Like Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Oh, Lou Ferrigno. You brought one up then. Right there now. Old Lou. You got to be old.
You got to be old to know Lou Ferrigno.
He used to paint himself green and just pop up as the Hulk.
That's how you knew that CGI, like, and special effects didn't exist, it's like, no, we have to find a bodybuilder and paint him green.
And paint him green. I like that's what you had to do. You had to used to work for your money, not like sit in front of a computer and come up with these CGI and computer generated stuff. So yeah, I enjoy it, man.
So where do I want to start? Do you want to start with, let's do commercials and then go into halftime.
All right.
So let's go to the start of the game, right?
Yeah.
Start of the game, before you get to the big time commercials, you get Post Malone followed by Reba McEntire.
And I know people not going to agree with me with
I
this.
liked Posty, but you hated it.
I did not hate Post Malone. I just didn't know what was going on.
Right.
First of all, they were like, all right, finna be performed by Post Malone. So I instantly turned like, okay. Is he finna rap?
Right.
Like, what is he finna do? And then all I see is him just bring this axe out. You know what I'm saying? He just brings his guitar out. So I'm like, okay, where are we about to go? And then he started just churning it. What song is he about to
How's it
go? You know how somebody pull out a banjo? I was like, what is Post Malone about to do? So then he started. I know for a fact the first line,
Okay.
he didn't even finish it all.
Okay.
He left like 3 words off at the end because he just like, I just don't remember. I'm just going to keep on playing. And I was like, it's finna go downhill. I've seen this picture before. All I'm saying is if I had to give a grade
Right.
of Post Malone's performance, he mumbled a lot.
Okay.
Guitar playing it shocked me how well he played the guitar.
Yeah, he can play.
He could play the guitar. Shocked me. I had to give him a C.
Oh, okay.
C minus. I had to give Post Malone a C minus. Now Reba, like, come on, Post. You see what she did?
Let me ask you this. How much of it has to do with how Post looks?
I don't worry about that.
Like, I don't care, but what I'm saying is if you just heard him singing, would you say, oh, this is good? Or when you look at him, you're like, I don't know what to do with this.
I don't care if you got a tattoo of a 18-wheel on your forehead. I don't care. Talent is talent.
Yeah.
I don't need the visual. They don't bother me. All right. It's just that Post Malone singing right to Reba McEntire. Like, no, that don't fit. That don't fit.
You needed a better transition.
Well, I just felt like one is starkly known for her voice, Southern voice.
Oh, yeah.
She can hit any note. This one, he's known for his artistry, hands down. This is the biggest stage. This is the biggest show, the Super Bowl. Post Malone. Like, I want to know when they sit down, be like, you know, who we going to get to open this thing up? Huh? We going to get Post Malone. Just who agreed with that? I need to know who agreed with that. And I know the fans going to be like, oh, you can't hate on Post. Well, we got to hate on somebody.
And see, here's the thing. Then you get Post Malone, you get Reba, you get Usher at half. Usher. So you get to cover different genres, right? Like you kind of
we covered every genre.
What I mean.
We covered every genre because Usher brought out her, Lil Jon, Ludacris, like Alicia Keys. It's a lot going on there. But at the beginning, as I'm getting ready for this game, and I try to put myself in the players. Because the one thing about us, we might be the 1% alpha males, but we cry.
You saw that meme
immediately. Hey, listen. It's something about the national anthem that does it to us. Like, if you ever want to break a football player down, like if you seen us at the grocery store, just grocery shopping, just start playing the national anthem. We'll just start crying right there. Oh, what happened? Like, it does something to us. It's something about that song that it gets us laser focused, but it also, you dreamed.
I was going to say, is it because certainly the song has something to do with it, but for the first time, you're prepping, you're in your routine, and then for a moment, you have a minute and a half, 2 minutes, whatever, to just reflect on everything
that
it
got
took
you
to
here,
get you there.
To get you there, you're thinking about your mom and dad are dropping you off at practice every day. You're thinking about nobody giving you a chance. You're thinking about how many people you had to be better than just to get here. And I think it all just accumulates at that moment. And that's why you see us just crying. And we don't care. Like, we'll let the world, like, that's the one thing I love about athletes. Y'all see us, it's the ultimate reality show because y'all see us grow from high school, college, everything, to becoming grown men. and then Gladiators, but then you see us cry. Then you see us do all these other things. Like, y'all have a very intimate knowledge of who we really are. Like, sitting there watching Chris Jones, Mississippi State Pride, 6'6", 340 pounds, just leaking. Mm-hmm. That's passion. That's want to. That's love. We love this game. And that's why, as me, if I was there and I love this game, I'd have been like, what is Post Malone doing singing this song? Like, I would have asked myself, what is Post Malone doing singing this song? That's just like if I would have said, you know what, we're going to get Lil Wayne to sing.
Lil Wayne to sing?
You know, Lil Wayne doesn't need to sing. He like to sing a little bit.
He doesn't need to sing, though.
All right, let me ask you this.
Okay.
What if it was Drake?
I'm not a big Drake dude, though.
You're not?
And people love Drake, so I feel like I'm definitely in the minority there.
You don't like Drake?
He's all right. I understand. You know how this with some artists, like, you can understand why they're popular, and you can acknowledge their talent. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but I understand how talented he is and why people like him.
You ain't never had that hotline bling?
I got the song. It's all right.
I'm saying I said that for a thing because Drake is one of the few rappers that sings.
Yes.
So to see him sing I would have been used to it, but I still would have been like, why is he singing this song?
Right.
Why? That's how I felt about Post Malone.
Okay.
Why is he singing this song? You could have got anybody from the Backstreet Boys, anybody, to sing this song, but you chose Post Malone.
What if they had Drake sing "Oh Canada" because he's Canadian?
Why not? You know I'm a big Ryan Reynolds fan now. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big Deadpool. I call myself Fred Pool. I'm about to go get my first tattoo.
Are you?
No,
you're not.
I am.
Are you really going to do it?
And it's going to be, you know how you get the laugh now, cry later?
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to get that one, but I'm going to substitute those two for Deadpool and the Joker.
I feel like you've said this. You've actually thought about this.
I've thought about it. So that's the tattoo that I'm going to get myself. My first tattoo. So most definitely, I'm going to enjoy getting this tattoo. But I would have loved for Drake to sing "Oh Canada." Why not? We sung every other. We sung like 7 songs before the game started. Like, did you not see us like 7 songs? I'm like, when is the game going to start? Like, at one point, I'm tired of songs. All right, let's get to the football. Let's get to the game. But then, halftime.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you about. What'd you think of Usher? He was sweating.
Like Patrick Ewing, fourth quarter against the Nets. All right. He was, not only was he sweating, which that's fine.
Which is fine, yeah.
But then he took his shirt off. Dad bod. Did you see the abs?
I mean, for 44, he looked pretty good.
If you was living in a jungle. What I'm telling you is this. He wasn't the most fit. You got to realize, he taking his shirt off.
Right.
With like 100 alpha males in here that if they take their shirt off.
Well, that's true, too.
It look a lot different.
Yeah.
So just imagine, it felt the same way when Pat Mahomes took his shirt off. Usher, Pat Mahomes, same person. All I'm saying is that. Now, unlike you, because you say you didn't really enjoy it, did you?
Well, Usher?
Yes.
I thought Usher was good.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good energy.
Yes.
I enjoyed him bringing Jackson State Band out of there because I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. My high school is within walking distance of Jackson State. Way to show some love to the sonic boom of the South. All right. I loved him bringing Alicia Keys out there. Wink, wink. All right. All right. I thought that was good. Little John. I needed more. I don't know
a single person who doesn't love Lil Jon.
Little John, little.
I love how you call him Little John.
Little, listen to me. Little John.
Young John.
Is a U.S. treasure.
Yes, he is.
He's a U.S. treasure. And I just wish they would have just 2 more songs with you and Lil Jon. Like, y'all got some crossover hits in there.
Yes.
Could have been, because I thought Lil Jon brought the energy that the Super Bowl needed.
Yeah.
All right. Ludacris tore it up. Chris Lover. Love him to death.
Luda's great.
Luda was great. I thought the skating, that's who Usher is.
I didn't realize that he is such a huge roller skating fan. He does it in Atlanta all the time.
Down south, we roller skate. Like down south on Friday nights and Saturday nights while we in high school, we hang out at the skating ring.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then at the skating ring, we had this thing where we skate around, but in the middle is a dance floor.
Okay.
So the music is playing. Most people are dancing on the dance floor while the other people are skating around them.
Oh, okay.
So skating is a part of the fabric of down south.
Part of the culture.
Thank you. All of us can skate. I can skate. Roller skate all the time. It's just part of who we are.
Oh, I love that.
I can get in that thing and go Michael Jackson backwards, whatever you need me to do. All right? But it's fun. That's what we do. I love he incorporated that. But
Jermaine Dupri.
why?
Oh, my God.
Why was Jermaine out there?
Why was he dressed like a Catholic schoolboy?
He was dressed like the elf on the shelf. All right? That's what he did. He had on, I don't know what he had on, but I don't know why he was even there. Like,
Just repping Atlanta, I guess? Because what was Usher saying at the end? We brought the world to the A. Like
we brought the world to the A, the A to the world.
Yeah.
I liked it. I used to live in A. But Jermaine Dupri, you could have left him at home. You could have left him at home. But all in all, I can't say it's the best halftime show album song, but it was up there. I think Prince.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Playing Purple Rain in the Rain.
Different.
That was slow motion right there. Now, that's excellent. Like, I can't say it was the best, but it's damn sure not the worst.
Yeah. Oh, no. I thought it was good. It sort of met what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I was like, he's going to come out here. He's going to sing these songs. And I thought, yeah, that's good. And also, I feel like now, especially in the social media age, people just wait for you to make a mistake.
They want him to slip or fall.
Oh, yes.
Like, everybody's looking for that one malfunction, that one thing that sticks out, and he didn't give you that. And I think it has a lot to do with him already being in Vegas, having a residency.
Yep.
So that just helped him playing, and he been practicing for the last year, getting this thing done. So I thought it went smooth. I just thought the songs were a little too short.
It would have been nice to have him play out a little longer.
A little
Like
longer.
a medley's one thing, I get it. You can't put on a full concert.
can't,
But you
you
got to
can't.
let him go a little bit.
No, you got to go and let it go. But I thought the show was good. But I also think this. I think Vegas is a host city.
Every year.
It's going to make it hard for it not to be there. Mm-hmm. And I said I got to get there because I haven't been there since the Spear got built. And that's why I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to go really enjoy that. But I think as a host city, Vegas is undefeated. Like, how are you going to beat that? Like, it's the perfect city for that.
Yeah.
Vegas meets Super Bowl. That equals everybody money getting taken. All right, like, I wish they could just give us a count of the amount of money spent this week. You talk billions, Jinx. You talk billions.
Definitely.
SeatGeek, for those seats, the average seat was, what, $7,000 in the nosebleed?
If you wanted to get a cheap seat the night before or day of, that's right.
$7,000.
One seat.
I ain't paying $7,000 to see nobody. Listen to me, Jinx. If the only person you can tell me is Michael Jackson is back, you got one chance to see him.
That'd be worth it.
I go pay my $7,000. But other than that, $7,000, that's a lot of money, Jinx.
That's a Super Bowl.
And I'm cheap.
Let's pay those bills.
All right, why not? Get loud. It's brought to you by Bet365, the official betting partner of your Washington Commanders. Bet on a range of NFL markets with Bet365 app. Craft your own personalized bet slip with parlays. Access thousands of games with live streaming. Place your bet before the match or during the game is up to you. Download Bet365 app today. Join 80 million members worldwide. Age 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Virginia. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. NWAA. We don't travel to escape life. We travel so life don't escape us. We dream of any place in the world, and in the blink of an eye, we're there. That's the wonder of flight. All you have to do is decide where to. Dulles International Airport. Let your imagination fly. Book your adventure today at flydulles.com/nonstop.
Beautiful.
We're going to start with commercials.
Commercials? Yes, commercials.
Yeah, let's do it. Bad year.
So we just paid them bills with our commercials? What did you think of these Super Bowl commercials?
We wait every year for the best commercials in the world, right? Mm-hmm. Every corporation has one time to shoot their shot during Super Bowl. And the commercial, they as much of the fabric as the game.
Yeah.
So I judged them hard. I judged them very hard. The one that had me laughing, because I usually like to laugh. That's the thing. The funny commercials make me laugh. Grunk in the Kick of Destiny. First of all, he's an idiot, and I love him to death. he showed up with the one bar helmet. That did it for me.
And that helmet was too small and barely fit on his head.
And I knew he was going to go wide right because he wear like a size 16 shoe. Like, him kicking is hard.
Yeah.
People don't understand him kicking is hard. But what really did it for me with the kick of destiny was John Cena. John Cena is an idiot from my own heart. I love him to death. He made that commercial what it was for me. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed that commercial. I really did enjoy the Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
I love that one.
I really did. Ben Affleck and his Boston crew, including Tom Brady.
How much did Dunkin' have to pay for that? When you're paying for Ben Affleck,
all right,
Matt Damon, J-Lo, and Tom Brady.
By the way, and Tom Brady.
Oh, my God.
Dunkin' gave it up. That's the only way they're going to run up. They competitor.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do something because Dunkin' actually goes against a couple of people. They're a coffee place, so they go against Starbucks.
Yep.
They're a donut place, so they go against Krispy Kremes. So I understand, but I thought the Dunkin' Donut commercial was very funny. I enjoyed that one. Which one else? The Paramount.
That was really good, surprisingly.
Hey, the Paramount, he was like, we need to throw somebody up here that head shaped like a football. Like
Sir Patrick.
And when he pulled off that uniform, he had that 1903 on. I was like, now that's funny right there. That's what I'm looking for on Super Bowl Sunday. But for a lot of them, I was either confused and didn't know what the commercial was. I just didn't catch my attention. It didn't grab me. Now, Deadpool, the snippet we got, I enjoyed Deadpool. You know, I'm a Deadpool guy. But at, 7 million every 30 seconds?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. So I thought that one was good. Grunk, Cena, Dunkin', Paramount. I'm trying to see which one else that stuck out to me. What about you? Anything stuck out to you?
I'll tell you the one I was tired of seeing was, what was it, Temu? Whatever that's called.
What is that?
Is that right, Anna?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
Now we should know.
It looks like an online dollar store because everything's like 99 cents or $6.99 or super cheap. I'm not even sure what it is, actually, but it was all over the place.
Yeah, I seen that commercial a couple of times.
What's another one that I liked?
Couldn't verify what really was going on.
I think it's just an online marketplace. Like it's an online foreign marketplace where you get stuff for pretty cheap. I like the Christopher Walken one, the BMW one where everyone was making fun of his accent or like how he speaks. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. I think I like the Arnold Schwarzenegger and the
the State Farm and then Danny DeVito showed up. Neighbor.
I enjoyed that one, but didn't stick out. I thought this was a down year.
Yeah.
I thought it was a down year for commercials, and maybe the people got to get their game up. Like, they got to get their game up because this is the ultimate platform to have your product seen.
Yes.
So if you're going to spend millions of dollars, I think you have to knock it out the park. Like, I would think, like we do as football players, after the year, some of us get fired, some of us, they keep us.
Yep.
I would think for commercial writers and people that do commercials, this is the end all be all. So did people get fired today because the commercial didn't hit right?
I mean, maybe. Stranger things have happened. Nobody liked our commercial. This did damage to our product.
Did we just wasted money? Like, because
we spent millions of dollars
to get this done. Is this what they call Black Monday for commercial people? Is it? I really want to know because it was more strikeouts than it was home runs.
I agree with that for sure. It was hard. It was much harder to find a good ad this time around.
Yeah, and that's a shame because we usually have just something that sticks out. If I'm sitting here talking about Paramount, come on, man. Like, that tells you that it just wasn't a good crop of commercials, which I tune in for it ad nauseum to see these commercials. Like, I'm one of the people, when I'm watching Super Bowl, I'm not moving. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to watch the beginning, the game, halftime, the game, the post-game shows. I want it all. I want to take it all in. I was let down. I'm sorry, Jinx. I was let down.
You know what I can't believe I haven't asked you about yet? Mm-hmm. Taylor Swift. And Travis Kelce. So, did you take anything away from her appearance?
Did you see that warming embrace they had at the end?
Oh, it was lovely.
So just natural and American. It felt like they was kissing and hugging in Mayberry. Like, listen, I was the guy that said, you know what? if he wins this ring, he gonna give her his old ring from last year and propose to her. I was
Super
let
Bowl
down.
ring?
Yeah, it didn't happen. Maybe they secretly got married by Elvis last night. We don't know. But I like Trav and Taylor.
Yeah.
Most people don't. I remember we were having a talk with our producer at the beginning of the year. I don't even know if it's real. I'm like, it's real. All right. It's real. All right. I enjoyed it. And they only showed her, 4 times maybe?
Might have been up there a little bit. They might have shown her more than 4 times.
I enjoy it. I'm not a Swiftie. I just enjoy people being happy.
Yeah.
And for the first time in a relationship, she looks like she's happy.
They look happy. They're a great-looking couple. Yeah.
They look good together. Listen, all I'm saying is don't be shocked. We did name their new child that they haven't had yet.
Correct.
Tay Kelsey. All right? We don't know if it's a boy or a girl. But don't be shocked. All I'm saying is I enjoyed it. I thought they had fun in the suite. And I thought coming down to the field, I thought it was going to be more fanfare for her. But I like the fact that they just had some intimate time to say, you know what?
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me, being here all the way with me. And I think for her, it's really helping her. Because for so long, she's been built up, and she has no normacy. I think Trav gives her normacy. Trav gives her, it ain't about me today. It's about him. And I'm going to come support him because it's always about her. And I think he's giving her that normacy right now that's making her love him on a whole nother level.
I got to pay some bills, but it's going to be a perfect transition because we're talking about Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we are.
Right after this, it's going to be perfect. Guys, you got to feel the power.
You do.
Of the CR-V Hybrid and Accord Hybrid from Honda, Honda's most electrifying vehicles yet. Find adventure in one of Honda's rugged SUVs and trucks like the Pilot Trail Sport. Head on down to Mississippi. Get some of that Mississippi barbecue.
Yes, you do.
Or you can experience the thrilling performance of the fun-to-drive Honda Civic with an available turbocharged engine. Get power, performance, and ruggedness with Honda. Find the Honda perfect for you at your local Honda dealer. And, guys, you know what's coming. SeatGeek. You were talking about it, the official ticketing partner of the Commanders. They are the newest member of the Commanders family, and if you haven't heard the name yet, get used to it.
Get used to it.
They're going to be here. They're not going anywhere.
Anywhere.
Doesn't matter if you're buying or selling tickets to Commanders games or any live event in the DMV. SeatGeek is the place to do it so Commanders fans can fan. I know you have some very strong opinions on a certain day. It falls every year.
Yeah, I do.
On February 14th. What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Not a damn thing, Jinx. All right? Listen to me. People need to realize Valentine's Day is from St. Valentine's, which actually was a massacre.
Oh, God.
Yes, it was. All right, there go the facts. So let's start there. Next, it's a day of commerce. Because if I'm with a woman, and I want to show you that I love you, I should be showing you I love you the other 364 days.
Okay.
Not this one day while everybody's showing they make love. I need to show you I love you all of the rest of the year. So now you create this day that if I don't show you I love you with commerce, I don't love you. All right. So you mean if I don't go out here and buy you some flowers, some chocolate, a bear that you'll never look at again, a car, any ring, anything, I don't love you. Well, if we're that fickle, we shouldn't be together in the first time. So this is what I do.
Okay.
All right. I'm a single man. You know that, G.
I know
Single man. So around November 24th.
Okay.
And you say, why the 24th? Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a holiday that you spend with people.
Yep.
I come up missing. All right? Christmas, another day of commerce. I come up missing. New Year's, another day of commerce. I come up missing. Now you say, Fred, when do you return? February 15th. The day
That's
after
when you
the massacre.
resurface.
That's when I resurface. How you doing? How your year been? Because you know what's going on now? These holidays that's about to come up, non-commerce.
That's true.
Easter, non-commerce.
Just days off.
4th of July, non-commerce. Memorial Day, non-commerce. All right, listen, I'm around when it counts. Now, what I ain't gonna do is be a prisoner to a holiday.
Okay.
I used to do that.
I was going to say, have there been times before where on February 14th, you went in?
I brought it.
Yes.
And when I say I brought it, I'm talking about trips, all kinds of stuff. That's what I ain't gonna do it. No more, Jinx. I will not be a prisoner. How many times as a man
Okay.
have you felt February 16, 17 like I did too much?
There's been a couple times. I always try to do something because I'm kind of a romantic.
You're a lover boy.
I am a lover. I do love to love.
You look like you write poetry.
Oh my God, I love to love, man. I can't lie. But there are some times I'm like, I'm probably spending a little over my means there.
You did. And then let's be honest, men out there, because ain't nobody. Because if your wife right beside you, you ain't gonna do it, but you're gonna tell your homeboy about it. How many times have we feel like, you know what? Not only did I buy too much, she didn't even care. Because as you go through the Valentines with her, they get numb to it. Mm-hmm. You bought me that last year. All right. No, I got these chocolates from the south of France. I flew there and got them for you. Yeah, whatever.
I like the north of France.
Yes. I like Australian chocolate. Listen, there's always something. And then, time y'all had y'all first argument after Valentine's Day. By the way, I ain't like none of the stuff you got me for Valentine's Day. No. See, I won't be a prisoner to that again. If I love you, love me the rest of the days. You don't ever have to buy me. I'm the easiest person on Valentine's Day. Because they don't buy us nothing, no way. When did it become one-sided, Jinx? I thought Valentine's Day was for lovers.
Not a lover, lovers.
Lovers. Like, why don't you buy your man anything? We don't need much. Do you know what you could do for your man by just buying us a bottle of our favorite alcohol?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what that does for us? We're like, wow, I can't believe it. I got some for Valentine's Day. And that's how backwards the day has become. It has become a women's day. Right? So guess what I do? I take care of the women in my life. Mother, grandmama, my daughters. That's what I do. All right? That's the people I need to put the attention on. So that's what I do. I buy them that. Me and my daughters, I get them the little cards we used to get.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, little cards and stuff like that, chocolate, stuff like that. But far as me being a prisoner to that commerce, I will not do that, Jinx. I will not.
But you still got a little love in you.
No, I love. I'm not the Grinch. I love everybody. I'm about purpose and reason. Mm-hmm. What's the purpose and the reason of Valentine's Day? Commerce. It ain't nothing else. It ain't like the Pope said, you know what? Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Love everybody. No. It was a dude that said it. A regular dude. Or maybe a woman that said we need to show love on this day. Right here, February. And it's the reason it's in the shortest month of the year. Because it ain't supposed to be there.
We hope no matter what you do, you enjoy Valentine's Day and or Day of Commerce.
Day of Commerce. Either or. Spend your money, show some love.